Today we are playing with Questing Beast, submitted by Jordi. This is a super intelligent build that is taking advantage of one of the many lines of text in Questing Beast. The line where combat damage can't be prevented. So, we play Questing Beast, attack with our creatures, opponent goes to block, we start casting our fogs, combat damage is prevented, but thanks to Questing Beast, it's not prevented for our opponent's creatures. So, their creatures die, our creatures survive, and we are happy hippos. What's up everyone, welcome back one more time. You know the deal, we play Historic Brawl, and today we are playing with the Questing Beast monogreen list by subscriber Jordi, once again with a really interesting build for a monogreen deck, because you know we have Questing Beast that amongst many other lines of text, there's one very interesting that says that combat damage can't be prevented. So what happens when you play a fog but combat damage can't be prevented? Well, the result is that your combat damage will be will resolve and opponent's combat damage will not. So that makes fogs one-sided kind of removal spells for us. So it's really interesting build around such a unique ability from the Questing Beast. We are playing versus Hinata and we already have Questing Beast online. We're going super fast. Opponent plays a Celestus and we will go with the Defiler because this has a very nice upside for our cards in hand. Opponent Spellslinger Hinata, trying to maybe go off with big spells. They have the Wrath. Alright, so they have the Wrath, but we can recover from this. Let's see. We can go Snow Cover Forest, and we can either go Questing Beast again, or we can go Rona's plus Werewolf. I like this play. So yeah, that's the tactic. The tactic is that we are running some fogs, and that allows us to have very good attacks and also prevent some damage to ourselves. So that's a really interesting deck. When I heard from Jordi about this deck, I was immediately intrigued by it, and I know that he was using it in the competitive Brawl League. If you're interested in that Brawl League, then I suggest you to go to the Reddit site, the Brawl site in Reddit, and normally they post about that, or you can ask me on Discord. Alright, opponent kicks a Skyclave Relic. They got rid of our Werewolf pack leader, so I guess here we could Garruk, maybe create a beast, Garruk, or maybe Kogla attack with Ronas. We have a couple of lines that we can take. I like Garruk. Putting a Planeswalker in the battlefield right now feels good, so yeah, let's do it. Play Garruk. We can Cap Attack. That will be good later, and then create a beast.
Unfortunately for you, they're quite hungry.
Oh wow, opponent had the Bone Crusher Giant, enough to deal with the Garruk. Interesting. Alright, so now we have Hinata, but what we can do is we can... Oh, we can't? Why... Oh, Hinata... No, alright, so we couldn't do it because of Hinata's tax on our spells. I was wondering why weren't we able to tail swipe the Hinata. But now opponent Fields of Ruin our land. That gives us an untapped land, so that means that we will be able to tail swipe the Hinata, right? Do we have enough mana? I think so, yes. Oh, well, I'm missing something. Spells cost one more. We have the tail swipe. Okay, never mind. We can do it right now. We can even cast Kogla. I don't know what happened there. I think I was supposed to be able to tail swipe, but nevertheless, Kogla deals with yeah, I don't know why. All right, so Kogla deals with Hinata, and now we have a good attack because Kappa has Death Touch. Alright, they jump, take 4. And we can break the Celestus. We will do it. Celestus can loot and find some good spells for them. We also have Kogla to start destroying other artifacts. Wow. Opponent with a second board wipe. And Hinata one more time. Well, alright. So I guess now we can do a couple of things. We can first cultivate. Get a forest. Put a forest in the battlefield. Play a forest. And then we can go tail swipe. And then go to... Well, we cannot attack because Ronus does not attack. Hinata comes down one more time. Alright, so we're working with 9 mana. We can Garruk's Harbinger to be able to attack with Ronus, or we can also Cemetery Prowler, eat something from the graveyard. So if we do it with a creature, then our creatures get a discount. So I guess we can do this. Pick up Bone Crusher. Right? Yeah. That gives us a discount. And now we have a Harbinger, and Ronus can attack without problems. It cannot pump itself, but still. Opponent has a Fiery Prophecy to kill the Harbinger. So now we are all in on this questing beast. Okay, Cultivator is good. This gives us another land. And we can go Ronus for exactly 7. And we can attack with both the questing beast and the Ronus. This is 9. That's a little bit of pressure. They are playing from the top of the deck, so unless they top deck something really crazy, we have this game under control. Let's see if we get lucky. We'll see. Good game. Alright, opponent with GG's. And yep. We don't even... Well, we will cast Questing Beast because it's our commander. And we are here to play Questing Beast. And we will attack with everything. Exile whatever. And just win. Yay, boy! Hoo-hoo. Nice one, nice one. Here we are back for more Questing Beast. Mono green versus mono white Heliod live game. Opponent goes first hand. I mean, this is a questionable hand, and I think I'm going to mull it. Well, alright, this hand lacks lands, but we can find one land with Abundant Harvest. But I'm not sure we can raise... Heliod. This mono green deck is prepared to be the aggressor. But when we are on the draw and defending against other aggressive decks, it's too difficult. And on the other hand, when they are also, or moreover, when they are also winning life, it's an uphill battle for us. We will do what we can, which is into the north, find another forest. And here comes Heliod, and yeah, you know, we're struggling already because they can win some life, put counters, get us, train. Like, their hand was World Championship hand caliber. And our hand is slow, rather slow. So I guess the only thing that we can do here is try to outvalue them. Maybe Ogre of Autumn finds us lands. Now, this is an unbeatable hand, really. Because now they gain life, put another counter, hopefully initiate trains again. Whoa, 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 slow down, buddy. Slow down. What is this nonsense? Go down to 8 and... yeah, that's too much. What a performance by Heliod, I'm impressed. That's ridiculous. Yeah, nothing we can do. I mean, we could Kenrith transformation the Heliod and maybe play another creature. We will draw this Tangled Florahedron, but we die in multiple ways. This doesn't help, this cannot block. This doesn't help. Yeah, it's just a Kazandu Mammoth, really. We will play it and count, do the math. We block Heliod, we block Alcid, and we don't die, but yeah, it's just too much. Alright, never mind. We can scoop here. Good game. Ladies and gentlemen, we continue to play with the Questing Beast. And we are facing Giada, Font of Hope. We are facing the Angels. And we have a favorite enemy. That's a card. That's a new card. Fight spell. Kind of good. Yeah, we can work with this hand. Opponent is on the Angels list. And that means that we need to kill Giada on sight. If they untap with Giada, it's very likely that we're going to lose. Giada just the perfect, let's say hello back. Giada just the perfect commander for Angels. And we currently don't have a way to deal with them. We might have it in the future with a favored enemy. So I guess we can attack with the Neverwinter Dryad and use it to ramp. Here's one Fog. That's the clever build up. I hope we can showcase it, but Fogs and Questing Beast abilities is just perfect. So we will just do this ramp, and we cannot kill Giada. We would need something with we would need something with 2 power to use this as a fight spell. I don't think we can find something with 2 power from the Finale of Devastation just for 1 mana. So we will play Questing Beast. Hope that Questing Beast survives, and next turn we can kill Giada at least once. Let's hope that this is not too painful for us, because 1 turn with Giada can be all they need. Bloodline Pretender is not something to be super worried about. It's just a cool value creature, but we have the Gem Racer, so potentially we could destroy that. We could even do that now if we wanted to, right? Because we could mutate on the Questing Beast, kill the Pretender. Let's do it this way first. Favored enemy. We kill an Angel. That will also put a counter on the Questing Beast, right? Because favored enemy, anytime the creature with the type noted dies, we get a +1/+1 counter. Opponent looks like they have something. Ah, that's unfortunate. They have a Cloud Shift, so they can blink Giada. Well, now we are in all sorts of trouble. We can still do the mutate the mutate thing with the questing beast. I guess this is probably the same over or under. So we will put the Gem Racer and kill the Shapeshifter, the Changeling, and favorite enemy gives us a counter. So at least we have a strong creature, but they untap with Giada one more time. And 5 drops for Angels is usually a slot where they have their best creatures. Don't look at the Gem Racer, come on. We would really like to untap with our full board. And opponent has a March. Alright, so we're losing everything. Okay. We are in trouble. We draw a tap land. So I guess we can Cemetery Prowler, eat a creature. We can eat the Bloodline Pretender, get a discount on our future creatures. And there's nothing else we can do. Well, that's what I was worried about, not being able to remove Giada. And to be fair, Mono Green will have all sorts of trouble to remove. So yeah, they play Eye of Vecna, so I guess they don't have many good cards in hand. That is a strong signal for us. They bounce the Vecna. Alright, Immortal Sun. I mean, that's a way to come back from this situation. Playing an Immortal Sun, reduce the cost of our spells, get extra cards, pump the creatures. It's a huge investment, but this allows us to also attack to eat something from the yard. And we have a pause for reflection, which is a fog, and we can prevent some damage if we need to eventually. I can imagine opponent having like their 6 drops and 7 drops in hand and not being able to hit the 5th land for them. They are trying with Vecna. There's the land. And there's a Faceless Agent. Okay, that means that they will have another angel in hand, and you can see that every angel they play comes with an additional counter. So, yeah, kind of a sketchy situation for us. But the Immortal Sun can take us out of this situation. Alright, not too exciting pulls. I guess everything has a +1/+1 for us, so we can probably play Questing Beast and have a good attack. They are at 11, so there's a scenario where they have to start jumping and we can steal the game, right? Like we can go Questing Beast as a 5/5, Destiny Spinner, and well, Destiny Spinner won't attack, but we can attack like this. Eats another instant, and maybe this fog can get them. They would have to double block the Questing Beast, hoping that they will trade with Questing Beast, and then fog really gets them. Yeah, like this, because fog is going to prevent the damage just for our creatures, because Questing Beast does not allow for damage to be preventing from our creatures, and now their creatures die and our creatures survive, And favorite enemy gives us a couple of counters. You see that this is the clever part of the deck, which is what I like from Jordi's build, is that the fogs become one-sided fogs. And the death touch from Questing Beast is just brutal. Opponent gives us a GG. Wow, are we going to take down Giada? Wow, that was extremely good. Wow. We continue to play with Questing Beast facing Domri. I really like the interaction between the fogs and Questing Beast. It's such a clever thing. Opponent goes first. This hand versus Domri. I mean, we have to mulligan that. This will keep. Can go Elvish Mystic turn 1. Domri usually is obviously an aggro creature deck. Normally Domri is used to fight a creature as he resolves. And we have to play Rex Sage, blow up the Arcane Signet. So this is a sketchy scenario for them, because if they play Domri, what? They will fight something? But then we can kill Domri? Alright, looks like they're going to do just that. Fight the Mystic, but now we can attack onto the Domri. And oh, opponent scoops it, yeah. We continue to play with Questing Beast, facing Kroxa, Titan of Death's Hunger. Opponent goes first, but this hand looks nice, because we can ramp pretty fast, and we can use our spells fast before Kroxa makes us discard everything. So I guess here I'm looking at ensuring our 4th land. Great Henge, that can potentially be very good. Alright, go Llanowar Elves turn 1. Here starts the discard. And I'm guessing I could discard 1 land, yeah. Especially now that we drew another one. And we can go Neverwinter Dryad. Pay, that's fine. We can pay with a Forest. And then we can ramp at the end of their turn. Potentially playing Questing Beast on turn 3. Kroxa, they have Liliana? Alright, what are they going to do? Make us discard? Probably. No, they will make us sack. Oh, I see, because now we have a choice to make. Do we ramp or do we leave the Llanowar Elves? I guess it's better to ramp into a forest, sack the Llanowar Elves, and we have a clear attack with Questing Beast. Opponent hits us for 1, and we now attack with the Questing Beast, killing Liliana. We go face, and Questing Beast takes care of Lily. I mean, Questing Beast is one of those creatures that, when it was printed, people were extremely impressed by so many lines of text. Nowadays, I think that Questing Beast is almost a normal thing. But when Questing Beast was printed, it was like this. It's insane, the lines of text that this card has. It's still impressive today, don't get me wrong, but Powercraft has catch up to the Questing Beast. It can't be blocked by creature power 2 or less. Damage can be prevented. When it hits a player, it can deal damage to planeswalkers. Death Touch, Vigilance. Well, just mind-blowing. Well, opponent made us discard so many things, and also played Kroxa, which is now in their graveyard to be escaped. We can now tread. Do they have some? I'm not going to risk the Questing Beast. We can always win life with the Great Henge. Blizzard Brawl. So I don't remember this interaction, and I'm probably going to get yelled at, but do we draw a card when we mutate from the Great Henge? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've done this, so we will do this for science. Creature enters the battlefield, gives us a card, but doesn't give us a card from the Great Henge. Alright, so mutate does not work with the Great Henge. Note to self in the future. And I guess that in this distraction I forgot to maybe do this first to deal 1 more damage to them. And I'm using this on the DRC because I think that card is very good with Kroxa. Elder Dragon War. What are they going to do? Make a 4/4 to block? We have a good attack next turn with the Lair of the Hydra too. They deal 2 to anything, so you see, last turn they also had the Lightning Bolt, so it was clever to not block. But right now we can go Questing Beast, draw a card from the Great Henge. And we can even tail swipe. We can even attack for 2 with Lair. Let's do that. Activate Lair of the Hydra for 2. And hit them for 7. They will get a discard to discard their cards. And they can escape Kroxa. Looks like they are doing that. Alright, but we have... Alright, Balaget, they are giving us the GGs. Oh, opponent scoops it up. I think we could have Lair of the Hydra win there, but opponent scooped. This will be our last round playing with Questing Beast, Mono Green versus Ertai Resurrected. We go first. Hand looks acceptable. I'm a little too worried about Ertai because I know that commander, especially from playing it in Standard Brawl, which I believe is the best commander in the format. I don't know, it could be even better in Historic Brawl, just because blue and black gives you access to so many crazy stuff. But we will attack with Scavenger Grounds and maybe play the Outland Liberator. I don't want to rush Vivian into a counterspell. Okay. We have a couple of creatures. And they go with Boral. Boral means that they could still have a counterspell in hand. But I mean, we have to attempt to transform Boral, right? There's no way we're winning otherwise. Looks like they have the counter. Yeah, Memory Lapse. Just brutal counter to see. They loot. Yeah. So at least we can attack. They can block one of the 2, but they are taking 2. Really unsure about how this deck is supposed to battle these control decks. Haughty Djinn reduces the cost of their spells even more. We can eat stuff from their graveyard. We redraw Kenrith's transformation to attempt at removing Boral one more time. Looks like it's not going to resolve. Yeah, I'm miserable right now. Those are the decks that I like to play. How I envy you. There are 2 types of deck I really love to play. Mono Green and Control. I'm playing one of the 2, so I cannot complain. Well, here we should eat the instant from the graveyard to avoid being killed by the Haughty Djinn. But a mono green versus control battle is too tough for mono green. Look at this. 2 mana, Behold the Multiverse. What can we do about this? Nothing. I really think that Questing Beast, for it to be good, should have an additional line of text that should say this creature, Questing Beast, can't be countered. You see, and also opponents cannot take extra turns. That would be great too. And probably opponent spells cost 1 more to cast. Then Questing Beast would be actually really good. Opponent refills their hand and just destroys us. We keep drawing fogs because the deck does that. It's very good when it works, but when you're topping fogs against control, it's not too... Yeah, we will concede. It's not too great. Yeah. Alright, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this clever build for Questing Beast with Fogs. If you did, please subscribe, leave a like, comment, continue watching another video, and we will see each other in the future.